Chapter 7. We didn't make any progress with her letter at all that night, so we finally gave up and agreed to start afresh the next day after school. Since neither of us had any homework to do, we we ended up watching the Westminster dog show on cable TV and laughing so hard that I got a terrible case of the hiccups, which just made us both laugh harder. What what the heck is that hick? I asked, pointing at the wizard dog whose paws looked like a long black braid locks. Are you calling me a hick boy? Said Buzz. Hick! I laughed as the hiccups came at exactly the right moment. That's Folly, you grand bushy pea, don't you know anything about dogs? Yeah, he added in the slowly British accent. A flea, huh? Hick, looks like a Raspberry Cocker Spaniel, doesn't it? I said. Hey, guy, don't look now, but there's another pony. Buzz shouted, pointing at the screen excitedly. Where? I said, jumping up and running over to the TV. There! Salty Buzz and with glee, pointing to a skinny afro hound with a pointed nose and long, shiny round fur. Those dogs' owner leaned around the ring on a lash while I corrected myself and sat back down. Very funny, I said. Remind me to congratulate her on her best breed blue ribbon tomorrow at the school, said Buzz. At least the shock of thinking that Adam might be on TV has scared the hiccups right out of me. We watched it until 9 o'clock, and then Buzz headed home. I had a dream about my father that night. He was wearing a suit coat and a big red skirt and dancing a hula on the stage in front of a lot of people, including my mother, who was wearing the blue coat he gave her. I started running up the steps to the stage so I could talk to him, tell him how much I missed him, and ask him to come home. But the more steps I climbed, but more steps there was ahead of me. It was like trying to go the wrong direction on an escalator. I climbed so many steps that I ended up getting a terrible cramp in my leg. At which point I woke up with a real life Charlie horse in my calf, and laying in bed massaging it until my alarm went off at 7. My mother was already downstairs making bacon. She looked like her old self again. Where almost her eyelids were no longer blue, and her hair was curly again and pulled up on top of her head as usual, but instead of the rubber band or twist tie that she usually uses to secure it, there was a stiff piece of brown fur clipped around the thick husk of red frizz. Don't be alarmed, ma'am, but I think there's a rodent in your hair, I said, sitting down and reaching for the milk to pour on my granola. There's a rodent is a milk rodent, she said as they touched the thing in her hair. Fred gave it to me last night. What do you think? I just shook my head and jammed a big spoonful of cereal in my mouth. In the lunchroom, I saw Adam carrying her the tray across the room. She smiled at me and gave a little wave. I sort of smiled back and then went to sit with Buzz at our regular table. Did you see Bubbles this morning? Buzz said. Probably, but I don't remember why, I said. He was wearing hanging around in the hall with that Sabrina girl, Spurs said. Who's Sabrina? I asked. You know? The old one who wears those big glasses with sparkles in them. Oh yeah, I know who he is, I said. Where? Look over there, see him. He's eating lunch with her.